Fellas, it's time for a van trip. Okay guys, so today we're hitting the road again in the van for some more van trips. I've got the van all prepped up here, got it all ready for a cold weather adventure here in Utah. It is currently, I don't even know the date actually. It is currently November 19th, and it's pretty chilly. Right now it's about 25 degrees outside, so just below freezing. And we are headed where it's even a little more cold to do a little van trip here. Whew. Alrighty. Oh. Time to get back on the road, finally. It has been a long time since I've actually been out here on the road, traveling and filming. This is kind of my first major road trip, van travel style. So since Alaska, and I'm kind of missing it. That's why I wanted to get out here. So for the next 4 days, I'm gonna be heading out to a place called Vernal, Utah, and not necessarily to go to Vernal, but around the area there are some massive caves. The actual two largest caves in Utah, called Little Brush Creek Cave and Big Brush Creek Cave. And I've actually wanted to go out here for like a super long time. I mean, it's been on my bucket list. It's been on my to-do list to get done, especially in the van here, and I haven't done it yet. And for the first time in what feels like forever, I actually have time to get out and do it. So today and the next 4 days, I'm gonna be heading out to Vernal, Utah to go see the Little and Big Brush Creek Caves. I have never been out there before. It's kind of a wild looking place, and I'm excited to see it. So the kind of the premise of this video is gonna be, first of all, winter camping, because as you can see, it is winter and it is cold and there's snow on the mountains, meaning it's gonna be freezing temperatures while I'm out there, especially at night camping. I think the minimum temperature it gets down to is 16 degrees. So for the next 3 nights, I'm gonna be camping in sub-freezing temperatures in my van back here with very minimal heat. A little bit nervous about that, but I promise I'll survive, probably. And then on top of that, we're gonna be exploring the caves. So this is gonna be a video all about cave exploring and winter camping in my Astro van. Winter, oh. I got this boy going by. It is full-on winter right now. It's starting to snow. You can see up ahead. It's really, looks like a storm, and so not so hot on the driving, but we'll figure it out. Okay, this is a full-on blizzard, dude. Not a blizzard, but heavy flurries, I guess. This is a full-on snowstorm. I mean, it's coating the ground. It's coating the road. That's enough to make me nervous. I really hope that where I'm going doesn't have this much snow, because I don't want to camp in this that bad. Okay, I made it out of the snow. As you can see, it's dry. It was a really pretty drive, but I was ready to get out of the snow. Anyways, a little bit about the 2 caves that I plan on going to. One, as I said, was called Little Brush Creek Cave, which is the 37th largest cave in the United States and the largest cave in Utah. It goes back roughly 5 miles, like into the earth horizontally, so it's not vertical drops, it's actually straight. So technically I'm not going to, but I could go back 5 miles into this cave, back into the earth. Actually pretty crazy. And then Big Brush Creek Cave, I don't know why Little Brush Creek would be bigger, but Big Brush Creek Cave is a smaller of the 2. I assume it's right about the same size, although it's a little bit smaller. There's not as much information on it, although the entrance of it has giant icicles, like giant ice pillars, throughout the entire year. And November is when they really start forming, so water drips from the ceiling just like a stalactite and hits the floor and just forms giant ice pillars. So I'm really excited to go in there and see that, go see the giant icicles and ice pillars and crazy ice formations that are in there, gonna be in there. And I think Little Brush Creek Cave has them as well. Got a little different, guys. So how close am I? I'm 13 minutes away, technically, theoretically. I went up the mountain. I'm on a dirt road now, and it's just a road of snow. I'm way up on the mountain. I saw one guy pass me, and other than that, I don't think there's anyone else up here. So I'm out here in the middle of nowhere, kind of by myself at this point. around, and I was really sitting there thinking, okay, the next spot I find, I'm turning around. Look how snowy this is. It's steep, it's skinny, and I'm in a big giant van on this road. I shouldn't be here, but there's nowhere to turn around without getting stuck. So I'm kind of just heading downhill right now. Luckily, this is a loop road, so worst case scenario, I think I can keep going and connect to another road, but Big Brush Creek Cave's down here. I am scared to come back up this trail, so I'm gonna have to do some research and figure out if I can actually keep going down and if it's safe to go in my van. Unfortunately, I don't have any data right here, and it's just snowy. Okay, it says you have arrived. So, first of all, that's where I park. Yikes. Goodness gracious. Sometimes I get myself into stupid things, and I really wish I wouldn't, because in the moment it sucks, but at the end of the day it'll make a cool story, I think. Time to go for an adventure. I'm gonna put that bad boy on. Oh, that was stressful, and now I'm tired. Whew. Brr. Here we are. I think, I'm not really sure. I don't have enough data to be able to see exactly where the cave is at, so we're gonna have to do some exploring. Pretty sure the cave is off this hill. There's a little trail going down I looked at. So right now it's like 30 degrees out, so I'm going to put on some warm clothes for this little adventure. For those of you new to the channel or who haven't seen Fred for a while, here is my Astro van build that I converted myself. All nice wood paneling. I've got a kitchen, I've got a sink back there, full sized bed for one person, basically. Some nice storage in here where I keep all my electronics and cameras, clothing, shoes, and window covers. And then, of course, the front up here, I've got a 12-volt fridge, patches, the seat swivels, and yeah, I got food storage, my batteries, bunch of stuff. So, okay, so I've got my backpack here that I'm going to bring a full, I'm pretty sure this is 2 liters of water. Yeah, full 2 liters of water with me in that cave. Plus, I'm going to bring a very large assortment of flashlights and stuff that, you know, will light it up. So I'm going to fill my backpack up with everything. I'm going to have flashlights, I'm going to have water, I'm going to have food, I'm going to have everything I need. That way I can not die down there, and if I do get stuck, at least I can survive a while in case people come looking for me, which I don't know, just extra safety precautions, because I am going by myself and that's a stupid idea in the first place, especially with nobody around like this out here. But hey, here we are, you know, gotta live it up while we're young. Okay, we got all my gear, I'm loaded up, warm, got my beanie, got my gloves, have like a bunch of 4 or 5 layers on. We're gonna leave the van behind. Got my keys. Let's go. Hopefully, no, at least it's sunny out right now. I was worried there was gonna be a storm rolling in, but we're good. There's tracks right here, you can see them. So I'm thinking that looks like a trail. Hopefully it goes down to it. Officially, I don't know where this cave is actually at, so it's exploration time. Okay, so I walked up from that way, and there's footprints now, you can see them all. Looks like they go down that way, and I was like, is this even the right way? That kind of looks like a trail as well, where that snow goes. And then I looked like right there, and there's a giant hole in the earth. I found the cave. Look at that. Oh my gosh. This is insane. There is Big Brush Creek Cave. I think Utah's 2nd largest cave. That's crazy. I have wanted to come here for roughly 2 years, 3 years maybe. Way before I had the van. I was planning on coming out here and never actually made the plan. And here I am, dude. Crazy to get in here. Drive 3 hours away from home, out into freezing temperatures, and then down a snowy path in my van. shouldn't be here, but this is cool. This is a ravine, so of course when it rains, a lot of water washes up in here. So during the summer, actually, there's a stream usually that is running into this cave almost at all times. So this is usually a stream bed, and this is why this is the best time of year, because either it freezes up or there's not enough precipitation, or the precipitation is frozen in snow, as you can see. So there's no water running in here. But during the summer, most of the time there's water. But as we come in here, as far as I've seen on pictures, there's actually quite a few logs stuck at some random places. So see what we can find out about this. My hands are going to be so cold. Time to freeze my balls off. This is going to be so cold. And I think, like I was saying earlier, inside this cave is actually a ton of ice formations, and I can already start to see them over there. So this is going to get really cool really fast. So cold in here. My hands are frozen. Looks like they even got a big rope coming down right here. That's kind of cool. Look at that ice formation. Wow. This is a massive cave. Look at that. Wow. Big old cave. Look at this ice, man. That's crazy. That is frozen solid, I'll tell you that. And it's coming out of like a weird little hole up there. That is just bizarre. Where does he think this water comes from? I mean, it has to soak from way up above all the way through this rock to get here. That's crazy. Look at that. Just random holes in the ceiling. That's where the ice comes out of. The water seeps through. Must have just slowly eroded it away. Whoa. Wow. There's a lot of water coming down that one. Looking back, that is insane. Oh my gosh. Look at these things. Everywhere. Can you see all the ice? What the heck? They look so funny. What in the world? They're solid. And there's just like 1,000 of them. Dude, this is so cool. Look at the logs, I'm telling you. Dude, look at, how does this log get down here? Other than like some extreme force of water pushing in here. Part of the goal today is go cave exploring deep, so we're gonna go deep, not dangerously deep, but deep enough that it's gonna freak me out a little bit. Especially by myself. Okay. I don't know how far back the cave goes this way, but might be the last of daylight for a minute, or a while, or forever if I don't make it out. Who knows? Anyways, let's go. Bye-bye. I honestly have no idea how far back this cave goes. Why is there a rope? Do you see that tied to that log? Oh, that's some nightmare stuff. Dude, look at all these crystals. Or ice crystal, whatever it is. Look at that. Look, where it's just like... What? That's insane. And it's flat on the top. That looks cool. Huh. So many of them. That one's really tall. Look at that one. Heck yeah. Holy cow. Guys, this just gets bigger. Probably so dark you can't see, but this is absolutely massive. I don't think I've ever been in a cave quite this big. This is just huge. I'm just gonna walk through here. Don't mind my commentation. Just enjoy the views. let's say 35 feet tall in this room, and then side to side, I'd say 50 to 60 feet wide. I mean, that's huge. This is bigger than the train tunnel by triple. Insane. Dude. Look how big this log is. Is that not insane that this is this far back in the cave? Like, this thing is actually huge. And there's... Okay guys, sorry if you're not able to see super good. I'm strapping the GoPro on my head to go down here, that way I don't have to worry about it. And then I might want to take this out of my hands too. I might just be rocking with this my headlight and then GoPro on the head. We gotta go down here. Let's do it. Wish me luck. Oh, my backpack's gonna be in the way is the problem. I think I'm gonna leave my backpack up here. Wallet, stay in here as well. Don't go anywhere, please. Okay. Don't forget about that. Here we go. Oh my God. That is freaky. That is so freaky. Okay. I'm an idiot. I shouldn't be doing this stuff by myself. I'm aware of that. Oh, yeah, it keeps going. Hopefully you guys can... Hopefully the angle on the camera is where you need it. I'm doing my best. But I'm trying to survive as well, so... You know... Don't go too hard on me if you can't see well. Oh God. We're army crawling this one, ladies and gentlemen. We are army crawling. Not very tall. Whew. I'm feeling it's only gonna get worse. At least it's not super cold down here. Kind of, I don't want to say warm. Oh my God. Do I want to do that? That's pretty gnarly looking. Woo. I don't know, it might be cool. Hell, I can turn around on that. I'm not too worried yet. Maybe I should be. Oh, it looks cool down there. Ooh. Wow. That was really tight. I really hope this GoPro footage turns out, guys. It's not so easy to film when you're fighting for your life down here. God dang. I'm kind of thankful that this rope is still down here. That way I know people have been down here before. That's pretty cool, whoever did that. Oh. I need knee pads, holy moly. Okay, currently I'm roughly, I don't know, a total of, I'd say maybe between a quarter and a half mile into this cave. Most of it was wide open, as you guys seen me walking through, but this is getting pretty tight. I mean, there's the ceiling right there. I could not stand up right now if I wanted to. I think the tightest spot was up there. My back was almost touching the floor, or my tummy was touching the floor. My back was probably about fingers width apart from touching the ceiling. So it's getting pretty tight. I think if I have to get to a point where I'm touching the ceiling and the floor at the same time, belly crawling, I'm definitely not going through. But it's pretty wild what people have done in here. It looks like they've totally cleared this all out, like done some heavy work in here. I don't know. If I think about it too much, it freaks me out about going any deeper. I start thinking about, like, what if a stream started coming in? Ugh. I don't want to think about that. So I'm gonna go into adrenaline survival mode a little bit and just enjoy crawling through tunnels deep in the earth. Why am I doing this? Looks like it keeps going. So do we. You know what? Screw this. I'm putting gloves on. I don't know why I haven't been wearing them. It was cold and gloves didn't help for a minute. I took them off. I was putting them back on now. So I came from that way. Continue this way. Luckily, blue rope. Oh, never mind. That's the end of the blue rope. God damn it. We ball. Jesus Christ. This is frightening. That looks like about the end of it, actually. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't relieved that that's the end. It is. Oh, look, a glove. And it's wet. Yeah, that's the end of it. Oh, thank God. Okay, good. I don't have to go any deeper. Woo! Okay, I'm at the end of the cave. No big deal. Wild. Whew. Wish I had my backpack. I'd eat lunch down here or something, but... Huh. It's kind of wet down here, actually. Down this furthest spot. The ground's kind of moist. This is by far the most tight spot. So enjoy the view, guys. It's gonna be tight. Oh my God. This is tight. What am I doing with my life? God damn. It's so tight. But it's workable. I can get it. No big deal. No big deal. I'm just being dramatic. Actually, that's kind of fun. Yeah. Okay. Got my backpack back on. And I'm back in the main tall area. It feels really nice to stand up. I don't think there's another little cave. It's to me, it's wild, guys, that this giant cave area, I mean, look how big this is. I can't touch the ceiling. And this is a small part. It's wild that this all disappears into that little teeny passageway that I found, right? That I just crawled down. Like, how does all this big area just slowly, or so fast, shrink into just that? That's what I'm curious about. So I'm wondering if I missed a location that has another passageway like that I could go climb down, or I wonder if it's just blockaded by all these sticks that are down in here, you know? So I'm gonna go wander around the cave a little bit, see, I don't know, check stuff out. This is insane. It's so big. I mean, there's just this, how is this real? You know? Oh, what is this? Oh, this looks promising. It's kind of hard to get up to, but let's see this. Whoa! Oh! People used to go up here. There's rope. Interesting. I really want to hop up there. I think I'm going to. For the adventure, you know? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we got it. Whew. What do you bet this leads to? Nothing though. Oh, that kind of hurt. Was it worth it? I don't know. I'm gonna be so filthy. Okay. This is looking pretty cool. Whew. Kind of creepy. And it's wet as balls in here. Look at this rock though. That's sick. Whoa. Really wet. There's water. This is kind of crazy though. Wow, this is actually kind of wild. Whew. I'm so glad there isn't like bugs and stuff in here. Tap on wood. My foot just tapped on wood. There's not gonna be bugs. No bugs. No need for bugs. This is wild. What is my life? It just keeps going. We're just gonna keep going, I think. Look at those logs. How? That is a miracle. That means there has to be some crazy water that comes down this. Holy shit. It doesn't stop. This just keeps going. I feel like I'm gonna find something. It's a pond? Oh my god! It's a vertical drop. Oh! Okay, I gotta be really careful right here. That is a straight up vertical drop. Right there, it just, it looks like a mine shaft. That gives me the heebie-jeebies. Can you see down there? Just drops. Wow, okay, that's a little frightening. Definitely, that scares me. Clearly, I'm kind of stupid. I come in these places alone and explore them alone, but I still don't want to die, so that scares me a little bit. I don't like that. We're putting this strap around my hand. I don't want my flashlight falling. This is gonna freak me the fuck out. Holy moly. Okay. Oh. So it's not. Wow. I do not want to fall down that because, God, I want to go down there because I could get down right here. Right here, that'd be pretty damn easy if there wasn't this giant drop. I could get down that no problem. And then it looks like I can go down there. Oh my goodness, I can see spray paint way down there. Interesting. I really want to go down, but I'm not going to. Someone told me when you're about to do something stupid, think about it before you do it, and then don't do it. So I'm gonna listen. You're welcome. Goodbye, awesome cave. I really want to go down you. Dang it. Okay. We'll head back out this way now. Guys, I'm gonna get out of this cave. This small little passage right now. I'm gonna get out of here and then worry about finding another cool spot to explore in the cave. I'm sure there's more. There was a sign that I seen down back out that way that said, "You're going the wrong way," and it was the way that I went before. So I think maybe this is the main tunnel, or there's another one somewhere else in here that I haven't found yet. So it's gonna be some exploration for the next little bit and see what we can see if there's anything else. You never know. There might not be. Very well could not be, but oh, that wasn't so bad. Way worse getting up. I made it. I survived. Oh, maybe. Ah. Okay, we're back in the main cavern. I just went up that little hole right there, which is kind of hard to see. See right down there, right where see that blue paint? You probably can't tell because it's so zoomed out. I have such a wide angle on this camera. It says you're going the wrong way. So hopefully this isn't the wrong way either. Hopefully there's another passage. Okay, you guys, I'm a plant nerd, and I know this isn't necessarily a plant, but it's cool either way, and I'm freaking out about it because it's kind of insane. So, look at the floor right here. See those patterns? Like, you see that craziness? That is mycelium growth, like mushroom spore, mycelium growth type stuff. Look at how thick those veins are. Like, I kind of don't want to touch it, but I want to touch it. Doesn't feel like anything. It's legit growing on the surface. Normally this stuff grows only in the ground. Just look at that. That is so crazy. But since it's dark in here, it can grow anywhere. Like, it doesn't have to hide from the sunlight. And so that's just crazy. I wonder if it ever mushrooms or if it just stays in mycelium mode or what. Because I haven't seen any mushrooms while I was in here. Or haven't recognized any. But even look at all this. Look at all of this mycelium growth. I assume it's mycelium. It looks like it. It's just, oh my gosh, insane. And it has so much to eat in here because there's so many dead logs that constantly get pushed down here. It's moist, always the same temperature. Perfect environment. Okay guys, I don't know if you can see down there. I know you can, well, you saw my hand for a second. You can see it kind of moving in the, okay, anyways, you see the glowing blue down there? Those are the ice crystals that I seen at the very first when I was walking away from the daylight that are poking up out of the ground with the flat tops. The sunlight is just catching them just right. That is the most beautiful thing with the naked eye. I cannot get over how cool these are. Oh my goodness. And then, oh, what the heck? How is this place so cool? I mean, just, what? That is just crazy, man. That is just the highlight of my day, is these weird ice crystals. This is a cool day. The cave exploring. So for the rest of this video today, I'm going to end up getting back to the van here in a little bit. I'm not sure. It's probably around 2 or 2:30. I might hang out here for a minute and just enjoy the peace and quiet in the cave. And then head back to the van, get down the mountain, and go camping, winter camping. Unfortunately, it's going to be 16 degrees tonight in Vernal, which is the closest town, and it's at a lower elevation, so it might even be colder than 16 degrees tonight. Not necessarily looking forward to that, but at the same time, it'll be kind of cool to test it out again. I've went in 15 before, but not 6. I don't know. We'll see. It's going to be cold, but I'll survive. And then, yeah, that's what you can expect for this video. Is just, I'm going to do my winter camping, and then tomorrow I'll start another video, which you can see. I'll kind of do a series. I'll get into that tonight when I'm bored. Oh, boom! I made it. It is a beautiful time of the day. This lighting is just perfect. Everything is beautiful around here. I love being in the mountains. I love being alive right about now. And I missed Fred. But I've got to get down this mountain before it gets dark. It's, let me check the time. I think it's 4:05. So it gets dark in, oh, I got that too. Let's see here. Last light is at 5:26 and sunset is in an hour at 4:57. So I got to get off the mountain really fast and then find a place to camp before it gets dark, because it's going to start getting really cold as soon as it starts getting dark. Okay, this, I can take care of the rest of this later. I'm going to pop in here, grab a snack. Let's see, what do I, oh, a banana. That sounds kind of good. It's funny, I started liking bananas while I was in Alaska. I actually didn't like bananas at all, basically, before Alaska. Went to Alaska and I kind of just craved fresh food because there's nothing fresh there. It's all have to be shipped in. And all of a sudden, I was like craving bananas. Never happened before in my life, but there I was, craving bananas, and now it's funny enough, I kind of like them, which never really expected to happen. So let's hope my van starts. It's having a funny time starting lately. There she goes. We're good. Maybe it's just my imagination. I will see you once I get off the mountain and possibly to a campsite, because I don't want a hour-and-a-half long video to edit. So, okay, see you in a little bit. Oh yeah, we got camp. And it's a really cool camp, and I am very actually excited to stay here. I mean, look at the window. Look at that view. Beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful that way. Beautiful behind me. This is top tier camping right here. I'm gonna crank the heat for a minute, get it warm in here, and we'll check out the campsite a little bit. And then I'll come back in and turn it all off. But missed a van. Sunset was pretty nice. Kind of plain, but it was still beautiful. This way is called Red Fleet Reservoir. So you can actually see it just barely right there where my finger is, kind of. Right there. Probably hard in this camera because it's so wide. But, oh my god, beautiful country. Just beautiful all around. And then this way is beautiful. So I was actually just up on the mountain, probably way up there, and I drove all the way down. Vernal, which is actually still lower than me, down this way, if I keep going down the road, down to the lower elevation, is supposed to be 16 degrees tonight. So I assumed up in the mountains was going to be way colder, so I came about 3/4 of the way down. That way I don't freeze to death tonight. But, you know, that'll be nice. And the coolest part about this campsite is that I'm facing mostly east. My back window right here is facing east. That way when the sunrise comes up, it instantly shines into my back window and warms me up. Boom! Primo campsite right here. It's awesome. Oh yeah, got the vibes going in the van. We're gonna turn some lights on and start cooking dinner though. I'm hungry. It's like 7:45 at night. I kind of got distracted drawing. Look at this sick Jeep I got going on here. Tell you what, that's gonna turn out really cool by the time I'm done. But it is currently 36 degrees, quote unquote 36 degrees inside, and it's time to cook some dinner. Also, look at this cool Polaroid picture I took. I got a little an instant camera, Polaroid camera, and I've been taking Polaroids, and they actually turn out really cool. This one just got overexposed, so it didn't work. Okay, time to cook dinner. We are making some Alfredo tonight, chicken Alfredo, because this Alfredo is probably expired since it's been in here since before Alaska. Oh no, it's good till July 22nd, 2025. Either way, it's been in here cooking in the hot sun for like a whole summer, and probably not good for very much longer or at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and get on with cooking it before it does go really, really bad. You know? Where did I put my lighter? I had a lighter sitting here. There we go. I'm just gonna go ahead and boil the noodles and then get this chicken nice and crisp. That way it's not all soggy and disgusting. And then put in Alfredo, and boom, we've got chicken Alfredo. Well, fellas, we've run into a reoccurring problem on this channel. Your boy is out of propane yet again. This time, though, that's BS, because before I left to Alaska, the last thing I did to the van was fill it up with propane. Oh, and I haven't used it since. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Raw noodles. Are they? How bad are they? They can't be that bad. Nah, that's all I got. That's what I eat. What can you do? Let's hope that my classic Alfredo Great Value pasta sauce is not expired by like way too long to be consumable. This is gonna be a cold meal. Is it cold or is it warm? It's perfectly cold. I'm going to do a 4-part series for this little adventure out to Vernal. Like I said earlier in the morning, this is going to be a 4-day trip. I came out here today. This is the first day. I'll be here for the next 2 days, and then the 4th day I'm going to be leaving pretty early in the morning to get back home. I have some plans back home I'm kind of excited for, so I'm going to get going on that. But I want to take a video, or make a video for every day I'm on this trip, and then, you know, you can it'll be like a nice little series. Not super big, but hopefully kind of entertaining, and a nice back introduction into being back in a van, because I feel like it's been forever, you know? I haven't been in the van in too long. It's crazy to think about the hours and amount of time I've spent sitting like right here videoing myself or sitting here editing the videos of myself that goodness, a lot of time. So it's nice to kind of be back in here in that whole groove of van travel. All right, I got my little buddy heater going. I cleaned up dishes. I ate as much of that Alfredo as I could, but it was cold and I just could not finish it. So I didn't eat it all. It's in there. I'll have to throw that away. So I think the plan for tomorrow is going to be heading into Vernal to get propane first thing in the morning and gas, unfortunately. And then I'll go to Little Brush Creek Cave. So that'll be in the next video, so you guys don't have to worry about that until, next week. But I got the little buddy heater going because it's cold in here and I'm not used to the cold. So I'm going to go ahead and strip down and get into bed because I don't want to be cold anymore. And then, ooh, it's cold in here. Okay. Got little buddy heater going. I'm going to start turning some lights off. Get it nice and cozy in here. Get my bed warmed up because it's not warm. Okay. What a day. Okay. Alright, guys. I'm gonna let the little buddy heater go for a little bit, but I'm gonna start turning the lights off and going to bed. I'll stay in touch and try to wake up in the middle of the night. I'm sure I will, just to see how cold it is, because I'm sure it'll be freezing. I think it's only 9:10 right now, so I'm sure by 1 o'clock in the morning it's gonna be pretty dang chilly. And then I think I'm going to set an alarm for the sunrise, and that way I can see the sunrise, and I'll say goodbye to the end of the video then. See if I survive this freezing temperatures night. I guess I should see what temperature it is out right now. I'm not really sure what temperature it is. So I'm just going to say it's 20 degrees out right now. That's so cold. I'm afraid my water is going to freeze up. But anyways, okay, I'm going to go to bed. See you in hopefully a few hours. And I'm not too cold. Good night, guys. Ugh. Good morning, fellas. So, basically, when I said I was going to wake up in the middle of the night, I just didn't wake up at all. Oh. That was a nice night of sleep, actually. I didn't get cold at all. I stayed really, really warm. Didn't even really feel the cold because I was just buried under my blankets all night. And then I said I was going to wake up for sunrise, and I didn't do that either because I was just passed out. And so now it's actually like 9:30. Ugh. Goodness gracious, it's daylight. That's insane. I think I needed that sleep, though. You know what? It warmed up very quick this morning. It's not that cold compared to what I thought. Last night, I'm pretty sure it got down to the 20s. When I woke up this morning, it was warmer in the van than it was all night. And it was like 24 degrees, it said. So it got pretty chilly, but it warmed up real quick with the sun. And I think that also helped because it's like 9:45 right now. So I slept in pretty late. But I think, guys, this is going to wrap up the episode. I survived my first freezing night of camping out of the next 2 nights. So I think it's time to wrap up this video and get going on the next one. So, and like I said, I'm going to be doing 4 episodes to this whole series because I'm going to be out here for 4 days. So I'll just make a video for every day I'm out here. And today I'm going up to the Little Brush Creek Cave. So yesterday I did the big one. Today's the Little Brush Creek Cave. And technically, I think it goes deeper and further in. So if you're interested in seeing that video, you can see it next week. So make sure to follow along on my channel and you can go check that video out. And then finish up the rest of this little road trip as well here in the next few days, and a few more videos, and you can check those out as well. So if you guys are interested, make sure to go subscribe. That way you can follow along, and I will see you all in the Little Brush Creek Cave. See you later, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Pretty crazy video. It was probably really long also, but anyways, goodbye. Thanks for watching.